Remember when Danny was so happy that Doug Ford won? Look at how cute they are. Just a bunch of cons hanging out. I don't know if she's still happy with him. Because at a time when other provinces are making some pretty difficult decisions, trying to figure out how to deal with the tariffs, stick it to the orange blob, provinces like Ontario under Doug Ford are taking some pretty serious action. Doug Ford is tariffing electricity that goes to the States at 25%, which he estimates is going to bring in $400,000 a day. $400,000 a day. With all that money, you could probably, fund healthcare, education. But I digress. Now, Ford's perspective is, we got to get them where it hurts. Because although this is going to negatively impact residents, that's kind of what you need. You need the citizens to get mad, push back against their government, to hopefully get rid of the ridiculous tariffs. Because I don't know if you know, but the stock market is not doing well in the U.S. David's taken all American booze off the shelves. They can keep their watery beer. And when it comes to ways that Canada can get the message across to the U.S., that we ain't playing, that we are Team Canada, and that we have a lot of things that the U.S. needs, despite the fact that they don't seem to think so. And this is what Doug Ford had to say.
And then we have to remember the 4.3 million barrels of oil that's coming from Alberta. As Premier Smith said on our comments, I think over the last couple of days, she has the trump card. Well, a message to Premier Smith, one day I think you might have to use that trump card and give approval for an export tax, because you want to talk about a trump card, that will instantly change the game. Instantly, when the Americans, and I know the Americans, all of a sudden their gas prices go up 90 to $1 a gallon, they will lose their minds.
Speaking of losing their minds, and Danny isn't happy with that idea. Keep in mind, Danny's in Houston right now. Later, she'll be in Florida. I don't actually know when she's in Alberta. It's not like we have any important things going on right now. Healthcare. MLAs resigning or getting fired. Investigations into ethics. Danny came back with her response from Houston. Let me be clear. Alberta will never agree to such an absurd and self-destructive idea. I mean, she's real mad. She put that in caps. Danny's going to continue to try and sweet talk the orange blob, because that's worked so far. Look, the orange blob has threatened the tariffs to basically destroy the economy, our economy. And so how should one respond to that? I mean, I guess you could say, pretty please don't. Or you can get them where it hurts. Money. Maybe we're not at that point right now, but I think we need to get there, because for all the bragging about the amount of oil that we send to the U.S. at a discounted price, so really they're getting a good deal. Ramp it up. Let's see if his drill baby drill actually works, because the U.S. doesn't have the amount of oil that we do. And so if he's going to push through with the tariffs, maybe we got to teach him a lesson. It would be unfortunate for American citizens to have to pay higher gas, but maybe that's what needs to happen. Anyway, Danny doesn't care about Canada. Danny doesn't even care about Alberta. At this point, Danny just cares about Danny. Because for all the trips that she's made to the U.S. in the last couple months, neglecting her province, it really hasn't done sweet fuck all. Except maybe secure her future with some job when her premier gig runs out. Fingers crossed that's soon.